Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. 2, don't worry about what other people are thinking about you, because everyone is only thinking about themselves. 3, every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. Don't get emotionally attached to anyone. People change. Even your best friends can turn into strangers one day. 6, learn to be content and happy by yourself. 7, if you need company to be happy, then it will make you weak. 8, share your progress, not your goals, and you'll always be motivated. 9, don't be afraid to be alone. Being by yourself is far superior to being with crappy people. The people who ask the most from you are the people who do the least for you. 11, take your responsibilities seriously, but not yourself. 12, fear is not there to stop you. It's there to show you that you're interested and you care. Don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotions. 14, if you put her on a pedestal, she has no choice but to look down on you. 15, people give you advice based on their perspective. 16, not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. Subs, don't do anything that you will have to lie about later. 18, light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Don't look for happiness. It's always inside you. 20, you owe nothing to your younger self, but you owe everything to your present self. 21, self-care is realizing that you are your greatest obstacle. 22, your parents were correct multiple times. Stop insulting them when they advise you. 23, act like you have been there before. 24, overthinking ruins you, makes everything worse than it actually is. 25, if you're going to get angry about something, think to yourself, will I remember this in 10 years? 6, you only get one body, take care of it. 27, if someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying, but all you have power and influence over is what you decide to do with the time that you are given today. 29, you will never ruin a role if you play yourself. 30, don't compare the behind the scenes of your life to someone else's highlight reel. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. 32, first you choose a partner on the basis of their looks until you realize that your kids will be raised by their values. 33, you cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. 34, to know who your true friends are, look for the ones who say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. 35, letting go is very hard, but it's the best thing to do with time. 36, the more wins with fear you accumulate, the more fearless you will become. 37, never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. 38, if you are a friend of everybody, you are an enemy to yourself. 39, you were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. 40, the biggest thing you need to accept is change. Fun, you don't only live once, you live multiple lives within one. 42, life becomes easier and more beautiful when we can see the good in other people. 43, you can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. 44, let others' actions speak for them. 45, people will show you far more than they will tell you. 46, everything that you do, you are creating dots you can connect in the later part of life. Commitment is what gets you started. Consistency is what gets you somewhere. And persistence is what keeps you going. 48, you can fall in love more than once. 49, if someone is trying to bring you down, it only means you are above them. 50, don't make promises if you have no intention to fulfill them. If going back to your ex is like having a shower and putting dirty underwear back on. 52, keep an open mind and act like an artist, but think, fail, and learn like a scientist. You don't find your purpose somewhere else. You create your purpose exactly where you are. 54, your entire life can change in an instant. Be grateful and do whatever good you can with it. If you grow rich when you seek new experiences, not material things. 56, action breeds more clarity than thought. First, the life you experience is simply a reflection of your mindset. 58, chasing happiness will lead you to misery until you realize that happiness is the way. All you have is the now, and what you do. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but wise enough to know who to seek it from. 61, if you can drop anything from your world, drop the ego. 62, the more grateful you are, the more beauty you will see around you. 63, you won't forget some bad things. You just stop caring. 64, success is not about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. Fear limits most people. throughout their lives. 6. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. It's never too late to do the things you've always wanted to do. 68. Don't let naysayers discourage you. They may be projecting their own insecurities. You can't change what happened. Don't be mad about it. Deal with the challenge. 70. People will always project their fears and limiting beliefs onto you. 71. Build a shield against noise to protect yourself from it. 72. Do not discuss your past with anyone. Only you know its true story and significance. Your tomorrow may be, if you try for it. Keep crying about what is not working today. And I promise you that your tomorrow is not working. 75. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are. If you don't stop to reflect, you'll never be able to hear. 76. Your life won't go as planned. And trust me, it's a good thing. So I remember sitting alone thinking I'd hit rock bottom, but those tough times helped me grow. 78. People aren't for you or against you. They're for themselves. 79. What is coming is better than what is gone. 80. Sometimes you just have to walk away. Let people go and let relationships end. And when your true friends become apparent, when you're at your lowest, to the only way out is through to 3. You are stronger than you think. You've survived every bad day. 84. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. Eat out of difficulties grow miracles. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. And not everyone you meet has true intentions. The days you don't want to do anything are the days you need to do the most. And the only thing you can control is how you feel, do, and think. I stopped trying to change other people because it almost never works. 91. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. 2. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. 93. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. 4. Never sacrifice your growth for anyone. 95. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. 96. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and you'll survive whatever is coming. 98. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. And change is not a threat. It's an invitation to live. 100. We either make ourselves miserable or strong. The amount of work is the same. 101. Keep your expectations only to yourself. 102. Life is not always fair. People that lie and cheat can often come out on top. 103. No matter how bad a situation may seem, you just have to keep battling on. 104. Wishing and hoping don't make things change. Making different decisions and working hard does. 105. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. 106. When patience pans out, you realize you've not waited for long. 107. You have to love yourself before you can love others. 108. When something happens and it causes us pain, the pain is there to teach us a lesson. 109. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. 110. Do not let the memories of your past limit the potential of your future. 111. There are no limits to what you can achieve except in your mind. 112. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. 113. Letting go isn't a one-time thing. It's something you have to do every day. 114. Difficult roads always lead to beautiful destinations. 115. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. 116. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. 117. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. 20. Life is inherently risky. Avoid the risk of doing nothing. 119. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve. Thanks for watching.